What's going on, my little piglets? It's your BFF Pork Chop here, and I'm coming at you with another work/life update. Before I get started, I just came up with a new initiation for y'all. If I can get, okay, so for those of you that want Freddy versus Captain Avenger, please, on this video, give me 5 likes on the sick day movie. So the sick day video, give me 12 likes and 100 views on the sick day video, and I will release Freddy versus Captain Avenger on Valentine's Day. So destroy everything that you love with Freddy versus Captain Avenger. Go for it. So 5 likes on here, 12 on sick day, and 100 views on sick day by Sunday, and I will release Freddy versus Captain Avenger to the piglets. So if you can do that, thanks, I appreciate it. And also hit subscribe if you haven't already. So today worked a split again, but my splits are gonna start getting more and more interesting. Okay, so at the deli, the schedule is supposed to be posted like on Sunday night. On Sunday night, it's supposed to be posted, and it goes from Sunday to Wednesday is what the schedule is. Actually, no, it doesn't. It goes from Wednesday to Wednesday. So I didn't know that I was supposed to work tomorrow until like today. So they're supposed to have these things posted on Sunday, and they just released the schedule this afternoon. I was like, okay, thanks, Deli, appreciate you. And now, for some reason, they have docked my hours exponentially. At this rate, I'm only going to be getting 17 hours a week at the deli. And next week, I have to take a couple of days off because I'm helping my wife with, at her flower shop, her Valentine's Day deliveries. And they gave me a random Friday off this week, and then Saturday and Sunday, which I have off anyway, and then I work Monday, Tuesday next week, and I have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday off next week at the deli. So I don't know what's going on, but I don't know if I like it or if I hate it, but I guess we'll see what happens. Might be looking for a new job, who knows. But anyway, so today I wasn't a cashier. I actually worked back in the kitchen, but they have me scheduled as a cashier for the foreseeable future, or at least until next Wednesday or next Tuesday, because it's my last day next week apparently of the week that I have to work. So I got that going for me. And then thank God for Pizza Planet's consistency working me Tuesday through Saturday, because without that, dude, like, I would probably be struggling financially right now to provide anything. I did make really good in tips tonight. I made a lot of good in tips tonight. A lot of good. I don't even think that's a complete sentence. I made a lot of good in tips tonight. I made a lot of good tips tonight. Let's just say that. I've seen comments of some of my piglets saying that they're praying for me, that I would never get stiffed ever again. Well, unfortunately, I got stiffed once tonight, but once out of the multiple deliveries that I had tonight, I'll take it. I will definitely take it. But, okay, so, like, I knew I was going to get stiffed. And it was my first delivery, too, and I knew I was going to get stiffed. How did I know I was going to get stiffed? Well, there's this, okay, to her defense, this lady is, like, genuinely one of the nicest older ladies I've met my entire life. She's very sweet, very talkative, talks to you about the weather. That's what she likes to talk about. She likes to talk about the weather. So, like, she's talking about, oh, at least you got around better today than you did yesterday because of all the ice and snow on the roads and everything. And I was like, yeah, it's a little bit better today. She's like, and it's a little cold though still. And I'm like, yeah, I've seen worse. And then she was like, well, it is the winter after all, you know, just I was like, yes, it is. And so she gave me, it was her ticket was 12 and some change. So she gave me 20 in the exact amount of change that she needed. And she's like, so you owe me $8. I said, yes, ma'am, I do. So I gave her $8. And when I took the $8, I was expecting to get like 1 or 2 back. Now she just kept the $8 and went back into her house. And I was like, God bless it. You know, again, one of the sweetest old ladies ever. But she's just stingy when it comes to tips, because I think she's only tipped me once, and it was like $1.25 or something like that. So count your blessings. But after that, it was pretty busy tonight. Like every time that I returned back from deliveries, I had 2 more deliveries, and then I had 2 more deliveries, and then at one point I had 4 that I had to take, and one of those 4 gave me a $10 tip. So I'm blessed right now. I'm supposed to. The goal is to have, I think my wife said $400 in tips set aside this month, and I already have $100 in tips set aside. So, and we're just getting started here in February. So I'm pretty excited about that. And it's a leap year, so I get 1 more day to get stuff done. So, and our financial months start on the 3rd and they end on the 3rd of the next month. So there we go. But anyway, I wanted to talk to y'all guys more about some of the ads that I created. I created 1 more ad. I said I was going to try to create 3. I created 1. Created 1 more, and that was the chocolate bar, the chocolate sponsor of the Toronto Huskies. And it's something that I'm very proud of. I'm very proud of all of them. And Jerry, you are correct. The only thing that I have on my community tab is the full moon waffles. I will put something up tomorrow and ask y'all for your opinions and all that good stuff and see what you guys think, and we'll go from there. But I'm really excited to release some of them to the piglets, and I hope you guys enjoy them. So there you go. And I, in all honesty, am I'm tired. Like I said, I'm tired. I actually got the opportunity to take a nap this afternoon before I had to go to Pizza Planet, but I didn't sleep very well. I think I probably in the 45 minutes I was allotted for the or allotted. I was allotted. English, it's a hell of a drug. The 45 minutes I was allotted, I probably was passed out for about 15 minutes of that 45 minutes. But people say that if you need to nap, do it in 20-minute increments. And if you need to fall asleep and you need to get up early the next morning, you technically in 90-minute increments, you'll wake up well rested. So if you sleep 3 hours, you're good. 6 hours, you're good. 9 hours, you're good. Anything in between that, an hour and a half even. Anything in between that, you might be groggy, you might be tired, you might be exhausted the next day. But I was told by a firefighter, so he should know what the hell he's talking about, right? That if you sleep in 90-minute increments, you're going to be refreshed. So, like, if you're, like, hopefully this will happen to me at some point this year or next year or the foreseeable future. Like if you're a dad and you have to get up and you're switching shifts, changing diapers, or feeding the baby, or playing with the baby, what have you, set your alarm for like an hour and a half, and you should be golden, according to this firefighter that I talked to many moons ago, sharing me the wealth and the wisdom of life. So there's that. But yeah, this was a quick one. This one felt quick, so I'm just gonna talk to y'all for a little bit in my driveway. Okay, so I'm home, Casa de Pork Chop, and in all honesty, today I woke up a little aggravated, and I don't know why. Like I woke up and I was aggravated, maybe because I didn't get the 90 cycle thing down. I don't know. I passed out about midnight. I looked at my clock on my phone right before I fell asleep, rolled over and fell asleep, and it said like 11:58. So I was like, okay, so midnight. And I woke up this morning at like 8:20. So I got plenty of sleep, but I just woke up just irritated and tired. I'm just like, I don't know what the hell's going on, to be honest with you. But I still had a good day regardless. The deli kind of stressed me out a little bit today, but that's neither here nor there. They like to do this thing to me where they'll send like pretty much the entire kitchen staff home, except for one or two or three today. It was three today. And one of us does one thing and the other one does the other thing, and then the other one does, like, you do the full kitchen by yourself. Guess who had to do the full kitchen by himself for, let's see, an hour and a half? And they told me at the very beginning that I would never have to worry about doing it by myself, that it was a team environment. One of the guys occasionally would come over and, help prep food somehow, but for the most part, I was pretty much doing it by myself. It wasn't busy or anything, and my GM kind of stepped in and helped a couple times, but I was just like, God, you guys told me I wouldn't have to do most of the stuff by myself, and I feel like I'm doing most of it by myself. But again, that's probably just me being a baby about it. So anyway, so I was a little irritated about that. And then I got to Pizza Planet, and things chilled out. Like, I found out that Pizza Planet's kind of like my calming place. It's away from most of the drama going on in the world. It's away from some people in my life that I can escape from for a little bit. Not saying I hate anybody and not calling anybody out in particular, but there are a few people where I'm just like, oh God, I just get a break from you for like 5 minutes. And no, it's not my wife or anybody else in the house. So don't go digging into that. But towards the end of my shift, I got a very sad, I received very sad news. And that was a friend of mine that I kind of had a falling out with, but we kind of reconciled this summer. His father passed away this week. And I immediately I was saddened like crazy. And when I was actually restocking the cooler tonight at Pizza Planet, I did cry for a little bit, because I can't imagine, because my wife lost her mother at a very young age. This friend of mine had him into his mid-20s, but his dad's not going to be able to see him get married. His dad's not going to be able to see him have kids. His dad's not going to be able to see just anything else in his life. And that made me really sad, and it made me thankful and grateful that I still have my father, because I think about this all the time, y'all. There are a few people in my family that if they die, I'm not going to be okay for a while. And if that's my mindset, I wonder what his mindset is, that his father passed away, who he was really close with. He's a fantastic guy. I love this guy's dad. He's a really great guy. Kind of reminded me a little bit of myself. Like, he hates wearing pants. He hates wearing shoes. He was just overall just a rounded nice guy. And it's so unfortunate that, we lose people like that so early in our lives. Thankfully, minus a couple of people in my life, I've had longevity with my grandparents, and obviously my parents and my sisters and my niece and my nephews, my wife and her family. For the most part, I've had longevity with them. But the second that, just to name a few, the second that my grandmother passes away, the second that my dad passes away, the second that my Gammy passes away, or my maternal grandfather passes away, or my paternal step-grandfather passes away, or either of my parents, all three of them. Yeah, I have two mommies, get over it. So if anything happens to Holly or my mom or my sisters or my niece or my nephews or my wife, there's just a list of people that when they pass away, I'm not going to be okay, y'all. And hopefully this is something that isn't going to happen for a long time. But when it does happen, y'all are going to have to give me a minute. Especially when it's certain people that I just named. I'm gonna need a minute. I kind of had my moments of sadness in the when I was restocking the walk-in, and I'm good. But that wasn't somebody I was close with. That was somebody that I know of was close with, and it breaks my heart. It absolutely does. And just love your loved ones. If you guys have any quarrel, bury the hatchet, because if the Kobe Bryant incident or anything like that taught us anything, it was love each other, because we don't know how limited our time is on this earth, and we don't know our expiration date. So live life to the fullest in love. There are a few people in my life that I've reconciled with, like I've said, that I couldn't stand a year ago. But now, with a little bit of perspective, and unfortunately a little bit of somebody being deceased, an epiphany happened, and that was just love everybody. There are a few people in my family that I didn't necessarily hate, but over the few years, past few years, I should say, there have been some questionable decisions on some of my family members' parts, but that didn't stop me from loving them. That's not going to stop me from hating them. Or stop me. It's not going to cause me to hate them, is what I was trying to say. But anyway, guys, I'm going to get off my soapbox. I know you guys probably didn't come here to hear me talk about this stuff. But, just love each other. Call up your mom or your dad if they're still alive. Call up your grandmother or anybody in your family. And just tell them that you love them. Because we don't know if it's the last time, or if it's the first of a million more times. The unknown is in there, and we need to prep as if this will be the last time I ever hear their voice. This will be the last time I ever get to stay in contact with them. I thankfully, the last moment that I had with my Nana before she passed away in 2011, was a good one. It was a good memory. But I unfortunately did not get to say goodbye to her before she took the turn for the worst and she passed away. But I did talk to her at her bedside, even though she was not coherent at all. And I told her, I was like, I love you. Thank you for everything. And I'm going to get a college degree for you. And I did. I got 2. I got my associates and I got my bachelor's. And I keep thinking about going back to Emerald College to get another associate's degree in something. Might be a teacher. I don't know. That might be my next stop in my life. But anyway, guys, I'm going to get out of here. We'll talk about that another time. Thank y'all for letting me rant and ramble and rave and give you a little PSA after school special type of material. And you guys just have a great rest of the week. I will see you guys next time. And always remember, my little piglets, Colin Porkchop loves y'all the most. So y'all take it easy, guys. And like I said, I'll see y'all next time. Bye, guys. I burped while I did that. Bye, guys. So remember, love. Because it could be the last time you see somebody. Just food for thought.